my fellow smug ones, well surely they can't be this stupid. Let's begin. Okay, this story is from the Daily Express and it says, Nicola Sturgeon has announced a new initiative that will see wood and plastic implements banned, meaning Scots will be encouraged to carry their own knives and forks. Well, what the actual... surely I can't be the only one who can see that this is probably not going to be such a good idea. I mean, don't get me wrong, wanting to look out for the environment is usually seen as a good thing to do, but not at the expense of public safety. And if you let people start to carry knives, which obviously they don't appear to want them to be made out of either wood or plastic, then the only material left I can think it would be made out of is metal. And I'm afraid that not everyone out there is a nice person. So I think that combination will probably mix together about as well as Gordon Ramsay and a swear jar. The ban of single-use plastics will come into effect in Scotland from June 2022. Plastic cutlery, drink stirrers and food containers will all be banned as part of the new policy in Scotland. Okay, so what are we actually meant to use for our microwave lunches then? Oh, that's right, yes, of course, cardboard. But I'm wondering just how well that would actually do. Hopefully better than the paper straws we sometimes have to use, because where McDonald's is concerned, it kind of takes the pee out of the term Happy Meal, doesn't it? Or will that mean we might actually have a soggy cardboard flavour microwave meal for lunch? Either way though, it's bound to be better than my girlfriend's cooking. But George Galloway, British politician and broadcaster, took to Twitter and to take aim at the new introduction of these rules. Mr. Galloway tweeted, "Spoiler, this is not a joke. It is now the policy of the Scottish Green Nationalist Front government that Scottish citizens should carry in their backpack their own real knives and forks and spoons because wood and plastic implements are to be banned." I don't know if it's just me or not, but I can't ever seem to remember carrying my own personal cutlery around. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I just assumed that any cafe or restaurant that I decide to go into would have them. Unless you want the full authentic experience of a Chinese restaurant with chopsticks, that is. Speaking about the ban, Circular Economy Minister Lorna Slater said every year hundreds of millions of pieces of single-use plastic are wasted. They litter our coasts, pollute our oceans and contribute to the climate emergency. That has to end, and this ban will be another step forward in the fight against plastic waste and throwaway culture. This is another example of the sort of bold action that is needed if we are to deliver on the commitments that are being made at COP26. Scottish Lib Dem climate emergency spokesman Liam MacArthur acknowledged that the introduction of the ban was a positive move. He said it was no way near the scale of action needed. Okay, yes, admittedly, I'm no Greta Thunberg, so to be honest, I haven't really been paying much attention to how plastic and everything else, of course, might bring an end to the world in probably about 5,000 years. But I think they should probably think of any possible implications that this may cause, and maybe, just have a bit more common sense. In fact, any government could do with a bit more of that, couldn't they? YouTube's algorithm thinks you'd like to see one of these videos next, so let me know if it's right.